So many things that I envisioned for myself at that time, they are my reality today. I have a formula, so to speak, that I've implemented in my life that has made me to see the things that I envisioned for myself coming into fruition. I remember a time when I was so depressed, I was so anxious. I didn't like anything about my life. I didn't love my life. I didn't like who I was. I didn't like how I looked. I didn't like how I was living my life. I remember feeling like my life sucks. Like my life really sucks. My self-confidence was in shambles. I didn't know who I was, but I knew that the life that I was living at the time, that was not the life that I wanted to live. I just knew that. I just didn't know what I needed to do at the time to just get to a place where I could say that I love my life. At the time, it felt so overwhelming. I felt stuck. I felt like I didn't know what to do. I really didn't know what I needed to do. Up until I sat down and thought to myself, you have to do something. You cannot just accept that this is the life that you are going to live. You have to take control of your life and you have to make the life that you want. You have to make the life that you want for yourself. You can't just sit here and be miserable, be depressed. A couple of years down the line, I can say that I love my life. I love who I'm becoming. I love the woman that I'm becoming. I love the life that I'm creating for myself. And I'm just so happy. I'm happy. I'm at a place where I can genuinely wake up in the morning and feel happy and feel grateful and feel hopeful for the future and feel excited about the future. And that is something that I never used to feel. I felt like I was living somebody else's life. I didn't feel like I was living my life. I knew that deep down there's a kind of a life that I want to live. So I'm going to share the things that I did that made me to get to this point where I can say that I love my life. I love the woman that I'm becoming. I love the life that I'm creating for myself. I am excited about the future. I'm excited about life in general. And this is not to say that my life is perfect. It's not to say that there are no challenges or problems in my life, but I can say that I love my life. I love the life that I get to live every single day. That makes me feel like I'm living the life that I want, not just a life that I found myself living. I'm living the life that I want. So many things that I envisioned at the time, a couple of years ago, are my reality today. And it just gives me that excitement of knowing that the rest of the things that I still envision for myself, they are coming, because now I have a formula, so to speak, that I've implemented in my life that has made me to see the things that I envisioned for myself coming into fruition. So the first thing that I did was I became very specific. I had to dig deep and really ask myself, what is it about your life that makes you feel this way? What is it about your life that makes you feel like your life sucks, that makes you feel not excited when you wake up in the morning? Is it your job? Is it your relationships? Is it where you live? Is it how you live your life? Is it your self-confidence? What is it that makes you feel like you are not enjoying your life? That you have this life that you are envisioning in your head, but you are just not living that life? What are the things that are causing you to say or to feel that way, that you are not living that life? If you don't get specific, you are going to have a very difficult time changing your life, because if you want to change your life, you have to change specific things. You have to change one thing at a time. So if you don't know what is that something that you need to change, then you're going to have a very difficult time changing your life. If you think that one of the main things that are making you not to enjoy your life is, for example, a relationship that you are in, if you are in a bad relationship, if it means that you must leave that relationship, then you will know exactly what you need to do. You're going to leave that relationship. Then you're going to start seeing changes in your life, positive changes. If, for example, it's your living situation that is causing you to feel that you are not enjoying your life, then you can zoom into that and start thinking about what is it that you can change about that situation. Then once you start changing those things one by one, little by little, you're going to start to see a change in your life. But if you don't know those things that you need to change, then you're going to have a difficult time changing your life. So get specific, know exactly what is it that is making you feel like you are not enjoying your life, you are not living the life that you know deep down inside you want to live, so that you can start making those changes. The next thing that I did was I told myself that I need to show up for myself. Once I identified the things that I knew were making me feel that I don't enjoy my life, I don't love my life, I knew that I needed to start making some changes. And change is uncomfortable. Change requires you to have some level of self-discipline if you really want to make changes and make a sustainable change in your life. It requires you to do things that you maybe have never done before. So that is not going to be easy, and most of the time you'll find yourself wanting to fall back into your old habits. That's when you need to start developing some level of self-discipline. And I know the word self-discipline can be so intimidating because you think to yourself, am I really going to be able to do this? Am I really going to be able to be disciplined enough to do these things that I want to do for myself? But what helped me was that I started changing my definition of the word discipline. I started thinking of the word discipline as me showing up for myself, as me showing myself self-love, instead of me thinking that now I have to do this thing every single day. I thought of it as a way of me proving to myself that yes, I'm worth the effort. Yes, I'm worth, putting in the effort to make these positive changes in my life. I'm going to show love to myself by showing up for myself and doing these things, making these changes that I wanted to make in my life, because I deserve to live a life that is enjoyable to me. I deserve to wake up every day and feel happy and feel grateful. I deserve all of those things. I deserve to feel excited every single day when I wake up, because I know that I'm going to live the life that I've curated for myself. I'm not just going to find myself living a life that somebody else told me that this is the life that you are supposed to live. I'm getting to design the life that I want to live. So that is how I looked at self-discipline. I looked at it as a way of showing up for myself every single day. And I told myself that if I can show up for other people, why can't I show up for myself? That is how I got to stay disciplined in the things that I knew that I wanted to change about my life. So the next thing that I did was I started working on my self-confidence. My self-confidence was in shambles, like I said. I was not confident at all. And self-confidence is not just about your looks. It's not just about you not liking the way that you look. It goes so much deeper than that. Self-confidence has everything to do with everything, really. That is the foundation of you changing anything about your life. If you are not confident that you can do it, then you're not even going to attempt anything, because you don't really believe that you can do it. So if you work on your self-confidence, that is going to allow you to try different things. That is going to allow you to know that whatever it is that you want to try, you're going to succeed at it. That is going to allow you to know that whatever life you want to create for yourself, you are going to be able to create that life for yourself. If you are not confident in yourself, you're not just not confident in the way that you look, but you are not confident in your abilities, you're not confident in your skills, you are not confident in your ability to learn new things, you are not confident in your ability to handle certain things, you are just not confident. So that is why I'm saying that self-confidence is the foundation of everything, really. If I'm not confident that I can get that promotion, if a promotion is what I want, if I'm not confident that I can get that promotion, I'm not even going to give it a shot. I'm not going to do anything, because already I believe that I'm not going to be able to do it. So that is why I'm saying that confidence in yourself is the foundation of everything, because it's going to allow you to be confident of your thoughts, be confident of the things that you want for yourself, be confident of the things that you don't want for yourself, be confident of the decisions that you are making for your life. It's just going to help you to be able to start making those changes. Just a few weeks ago, I did a video just dedicated to building your self-confidence or improving your self-confidence. There, I went into detail about some of the things that you can start doing today that are going to help you with building your self-confidence or improving your self-confidence. I'm going to link that video up here. You can go and check that video out. It's going to help you a lot if you are struggling with self-confidence, because like I'm saying, self-confidence is really the foundation of everything. So do watch that video. It's going to give you a lot of useful tips on the things that you can start doing today that are really going to help build your self-confidence. The next thing that I did was I started romanticizing my life. I started romanticizing my life because I wanted to enjoy my life. Romanticizing your life is making sure that you enjoy your life. You do the things that are enjoyable to you. You do the things that make you feel like you are already living that life that you envision for yourself, because really nothing is stopping you. From today, you can start living the life that you dream of. It is so true that it's the small things that matter. It's the little things that make so much impact. So I started being intentional about the little things that I wanted to do in my home, that I wanted to do in my space, that will just make me feel like I'm living that life that I envisioned for myself. Little things like preparing a bubble bath for yourself, lighting some candles, and having a glass of wine. I started reading, I started taking time for myself just to do whatever that I wanted to do for myself that will make me feel like I'm living my dream life. I started buying myself flowers, I started buying myself gifts, I started doing a lot of solo vacations or solo trips. It's little things like that that I started doing that just make me feel like I'm just living the life that I want to live. I'm just happy. I'm doing the things that are making me happy. I take myself out on dates, I get dressed up and just go and enjoy myself. As soon as I became intentional about romanticizing my life and enjoying my life, that's when I started doing all of these things. That's when I started having all of these ideas. So sit down and think to yourself, what are the things that you enjoy? What are the things that make you happy? Because really, you don't need to wait for anyone to take you out on a date. You don't need to wait for anyone to buy you flowers, buy you a gift. You can do all of those things for yourself. Life is meant to be enjoyed. I 100% believe that life is meant to be enjoyed. Like, I want to enjoy my life, and I believe that I'm meant to live well. I'm meant to enjoy my life. So I started doing that for myself. The next thing that I did was I started thinking about possibilities instead of limitations. A lot of the times when you think about doing something that you've never done before, or when you get an idea and you want to start implementing that idea, a lot of the times the first thing that comes to mind are the obstacles or the things that will prevent you from doing that thing. But since I started not focusing on those limitations or limiting beliefs about myself, the things that I thought that I was incapable of, the things that I thought I was never going to be able to achieve, instead of focusing on those things, now I focus on what is possible. Just the possibility on its own, it just makes me want to pursue the thing, because I know that it's possible. If it's possible for somebody else, why can't it be possible for me? So that's the question that I always ask myself whenever I want to do something. I'm not saying that you must want to do everything and anything. The things that are important to you, those are the things that you must focus on. Those are the things that you must know that they are possible, because really they are possible. You just need to find a way. You just need to not focus on the things that you think are going to prevent you from being able to do that thing. If it means that you must learn something new, then do it. If it means that you must stop doing something, then you must stop doing that thing. If it means that you must save money so that you can be able to have enough money to do whatever it is that you want to do, then you must start saving that money. But just know that it's possible. The only person that is making it seem impossible is you. Once you start letting go of those limiting beliefs and focusing on what is possible, then there's nothing really that you can't achieve. You are going to make it work. You are going to find a way. You are going to learn that skill. You are going to save that money. You are going to stop doing whatever it is that was holding you back. You're just going to find a way. You're going to make it possible for yourself. So that is what I want to leave you with today, that it is possible. It really is possible. You really can live the life that you want to live. You really can live the life that you envision for yourself in your mind. That is all that I wanted to share with you today. If you did enjoy the video, do give it a thumbs up, and also do click that subscribe button. Would love to get it over. Thank you so much for watching all the way through to the end. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.